To start our asymmetric top, first thing that we're going to get is our starting line. Mark half inch here, half inch here. I'm going to connect the lines. So next thing I'm going to do is to get my body measurement, my bust point, my under bust, my waistline, and the full length of my top. So I'm just going to connect those lines like this. Bust point, under bust, waistline, and the full length of our top. Next is to get our nipple to nipple divided by 2. I'm coming. So connect all those points together. Sorry. Please, this is a mistake. Don't pay attention to this. What we're going to do is to get our that measurement. On our underbust, towards the side, I'll go in by 1 inch. Then towards the side, I'll go in by ½ inch. I'll do the same thing with this, all the way to the full length. 1 inch here, ½ inch here. So on the bust points, I'll be coming down by ½ an inch. Then I'll connect our neckline. So I'll go 3 by 3, 3 by 3 inches. I can do more than 3, depending on how you want your neckline to, how deep you want it to be. So connect these 3. So here, next is to get our shoulder divided by 2 plus ½ an inch, same allowance. Then I'll be coming down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope. Connect it like this. And we'll get our armhole divided by 2. So here I'll take my bust measurement divided by 2. So I'll connect it like this. And connect this like this. So this will serve as our chest line. So here I'll get my armhole divided by 2. I'll get the middle point of my armhole. And I'll go in by ½ an inch. This to here. Then I'll connect this to here. Please make use of your curve. Next is to start taking our body measurements. But before that, we'll connect this armhole to our bust point because you're doing an armhole dart, not a shoulder dart. But if you want to do a shoulder dart, just get the middle point of your shoulder, then you connect it to this ½ inch that we came down. So just connect this. Like this. Here we'll go out by ½ inch. Go out by ½ inch. Then connect this like this. Guys, I hope you're seeing what I'm doing here. Then from ½ inch that we went in, we'll go out by 1 inch so that here and here will align, so it won't be shorter than this. So from here we'll connect it to the, so this is our new armhole now, not this. So this is our dart. This is our dart. Next is to start taking all our body measurements by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance. Your underbust divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance plus this 1.5 for our dart. Same thing on our waistline. Waist divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance plus 1.5 for plus 1.5 for our dart. So here we'll be taking our hip measurement here. Our hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance plus this 1.5. Connect it here. So we'll connect all this. My goodness, all these points like this. So here, connect this to here. So I'm just trying to get a curve here. So on our hump, we'll be adding ½ inch seam allowance. So that is it for our front panel. So we just cut this. So guys, I just want to cut the curve at the front part before cutting out my dart measurement. So here I'll be going up by 7 inches, or you can come down by 2 inches or 2.5 from your waistline, or you can go up by 7 or 7.5 depending on your choice. Then we're going to connect this or here. So let's connect that before we cut out our dart measurement. So see, so we just cut this out. Then we'll close it back and cut out our dart measurement, our dart. Continue cutting out our darts. So this is it. This is what we'll be having after joining everything together. So you can see the curve here. So I just set this aside and cut the back side. So guys, I went ahead to connect all the lines: my starting line, my chest line, my bust point, my under bust, my waistline, and the full length of my top. So next is to start taking my zipper. So this will be for my zip. So next thing I'm going to do is to get my nipple to nipple measurement. And I'll connect all the points like this. So next thing I'm going to do is to start taking my dart measurements. Remember, we are going in by 1 inch and ½ inch by the other side. ½ inch here, 1 inch, ½ inch. So connect the points like this. So guys, a lot of things happened. I didn't know my phone wasn't videoing, so I'm just going to explain what I did here and everything that I've been saying. So my neckline 3 by 1.5. Then this will be for our shoulder slope. Our shoulder slope, which is 1 inch. We connected it here. This is our armhole. In the front, we went in by ½ inch, but we're not doing that for the back side. So we just went in and connected to our bust measurement plus ½ inch. Then here I went in by ½ inch for our zip slide, so we'll not get any bulge at the back of the zip. That is the ½ inch we went on the waistline. So on the waist side, there is where you go in by 1 inch and connect it here or connect it here. Next thing I did is to take my body measurement, my bust divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance, my under bust divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance plus 1.5 inches for our darts. That is when we get this. Same thing with the waistline divided by 4. Same thing with the hip divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance plus 1.5 for our darts. Always add this dart so that your clothes will not be, your measurement will not be shortened. So always add this dart and then add the allowance. And next thing I did is to connect all those points like this. So once I'm done with that, next thing is to connect this is my curve. So I went up by 7 inches. So that 7 inches is what I marked here, and I connected it here. So guys, I said also before connecting this that if you are taking this your curve, make sure that you're doing it at the right side. Make sure you're doing it at the place that you're supposed to do it. So when you are done cutting, if you open it up, it will be at the right place. So that is what you do. So you open it up, open your measurements up the same way I did at the front, and then before you take this, so you know where you're taking it from. So you not after, so you don't make any mistake after cutting it and when you are ready to sew. And this place is at the right side while the back is at the left side. So always check very well before you cut. And that is all we did here. So next thing I'm going to do is to cut it out. And I'm going to connect it. I can leave it like this and just hold it. You get? I'll hold it with my tape and use it to cut the back. But I just want to do a, should I do a armhole or a shoulder dart? Okay, let's do a shoulder dart at the back. So get our shoulder back. So now connect it like this. So I'll just cut it out. So that is it for our back panel. So we just use this and place at our fabric before. Then remember to add your half inch seam allowance while cutting it on your fabric, so you will get the exact measurement for everything. And also remember to fold by 2. So I just label this back side. So that is all for our back panel. So guys, if this video was helpful, please kindly subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.